Welcome back to my channel, and I'm sure you can guess what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do smoky eyes! And a big shout out to my friend Aarti, who's been a huge support for me, and she requested this video, so this is dedicated to you, Aarti. I'm sure she's gonna be cursing me right now. But anyway, let's get on with it. So to start with, I've done my basic makeup. I've just applied foundation. I haven't applied concealer yet because I want to do my eyes first and then apply concealer because there's a lot of fallout from the shadow, and then it can, create a different kind of glittery effect here. So that's why I apply concealer after I've done my eye makeup. So before we begin, I have 3 fundamentals for you for smoky eyes. The first one, you need to know your eye shape. For example, if you have small eyes, you cannot exactly create a smoky eye like I do because I have prominent eyes and yay, but not that small eyes are bad, but yeah, I like my eyes. So what I'll do is, so you'll see me putting a lot of color in the center of my eye, which a person with small eyes should not do, because if you do that, your eyes are gonna look even more smaller, and then you will not like the effect, and then you'll feel like, Asta's tutorial wasn't good. So for your benefit, what I've done is I'm gonna attach a link of different eye shapes and how smoky eyes should be done on them, and I'll also keep mentioning how different eyes should do that during the tutorial. But the basic thing is, if you have small eyes, you try and use the black towards the end. You kind of drag it out. Also, another thing, when you're doing a smoky eye or any kind of prominent eye shadow look, you should always have like perfect eyebrows. Now I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows later and make them look even more prominent and arched. But yeah, you cannot have a lot of hair here because you're gonna be applying eyeshadow there. And the hair would create texture, so it'll be very difficult to apply eyeshadow on that. It's kind of like, you're trying to write on a rock versus trying to write on a paper. So it's kind of difficult when you write on a rock, so it's like that. So let's get started with our smoky eye. So I'm going to use Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original shade. But you can use any concealer if you don't have an eye primer, or you can just use any regular primer. I'm going to use a little bit under my eye because I'm going to apply some eyeshadow there as well. And then I just blend the whole thing with my finger. And apply it all over, not just on the lid. So once we're done with the primer, we give it around like a minute or so to settle in. And then we start with our eyeshadows. So today I'm going to be using my Naked 2 palette. You can use any palette. Now for smoky eyes, you need 3 colors. Minimum of 3 colors. One is a nudish transition shade, second one is obviously the black, and third is the highlighting shade, which is like a really light shade that you put on the top, not on the top of your eyebrows, but like on your brow bone. So this bony thing here, you put it here and you put it in the corners of your eyes. Now if you have small eyes, you should definitely put it in the corners of your eyes and kind of drag it a little inside as well, because that will really help you elongate your eyes. I'll talk about them in more details when we apply the color. And now I'm applying the transition color. Now another thing, when you're applying eyeshadow, you take like the tiniest amount. So you take the color and then you tap it. So I just take the color and I apply it on the crease, and I take it a little upwards as well, because it's not, the thing about transition color is it's not dark, it's very similar to your skin color, and you really blend it well. Coming to highlighter color. Highlighter colors are the lightest colors that you apply, so they're like the white or the silvery colors. I'm using the color Booty Call and applying it on the brow bone. And you can already see that this looks a little lifted. And you know, if you have difficulty applying eyeshadow with a dry brush, you can slightly wet the brush and then use it. So it's kind of like painting on your eyes. So once I've applied it on the brow bone, I go ahead and apply it on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm looking at different directions today because I have a mirror on the right and the screen on the left. So I'm trying to be as close to the camera as possible. So once you've done that, what I like to do is use my kajal and tightline my waterlines. So I'm going to be using Colossal Kajal because this is a kajal that I swear by and I only use this kajal. Yeah, so you just lift your eyes up and and since I don't do that on regular basis, I only do it when I'm applying dark eyeshadows. You can see my eyes are a little teary. It's like how you first start using kajal, your eyes start tearing up. And don't worry if it's a little messed up, because you're gonna be applying eyeshadow underneath. Now that we have that sorted, I'm gonna take my eyeliner, and today I'm gonna be using a gel eyeliner by Maybelline. I haven't used it before. This is the first time I'm gonna use it, and it's supposed to be smudge proof, so hopefully I'll be able to put it right. Now what I'm gonna do might look a little scary to you, but this is what you have to do. You take your eye, and now what I like to do is close my eye and remember where your crease is. This is very important, and you just apply it on the outer corner and then drag it inside and apply it everywhere. Now notice that I'm not taking it to the crease because I'm gonna be applying a black eyeshadow and blending the whole thing. Ooh, that looks scary, but trust me. Now again, if you have small eyes, do not bring the color till here. Just keep the color till here. I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. And I'm sorry I forgot to tell you about the brushes that I used, but I'm gonna tell you about the brushes right after I'm done with the look. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the black eyeshadow. I take a little bit of black eyeshadow and then I just put it on top of this and completely cover it up. It's scary, right? But trust me, it works. So now I take the transition shade again and then I blend the whole thing so that it creates like a softer edge for the black. And you might have to go back and forth and do it like a few times. Notice I'm just doing it on the crease. And if you see like patches where the color has disappeared, you can just go ahead and apply a little bit more. Cover it up. And one more thing, I think you should always take the light color to blend, not the darker color, because you don't want the color to be here. So take the lighter color and push the black down. You can always add more black when needed, but yeah. So once I've done that, what I do is I take my brush and I apply a bit of black lower lash line. Kind of also drag it a little up, create that wing eyeliner effect. And the thing is, you just need to kind of drag it up from imagine this to be a straight line and you just drag it up. And if you guys want a tutorial for winged eyeliners and tips and tricks, just let me know, because I've recently been obsessed with them. So if you have really dark circles, then you want to avoid the inner center. I take a little bit of transition shade and I apply that to kind of soften the dark underneath. And I apply it underneath my ash. And then I take my gel eyeliner again and then apply a winged liner. And don't worry if you messed up a little bit, we still haven't applied our concealer, so you can always go back and clean the skin. Once I've done this, I go ahead and use the black eyeshadow and do my eyebrows. Now you can use a dark brown if you feel like your eyebrows are lighter in color, because I feel mine are black and I feel mine are black, look best when I apply black. Generally people apply dark brown, but I like black, so I apply black. Now in the end, I go ahead and curl my eyelashes. Now I'll go ahead and apply concealer. So I go ahead and take my beauty blender and apply my concealer. So guys, this is the complete look. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like the smoky eye, and if you want me to do different kinds of smoky eyes, like a day wear smoky eye, a brown smoky eye, or a very dramatic black smoky eye, or colorful smoky eye like with violet or purple, let me know in the comment box below and I will definitely do that for you. Bye bye.